All the 6 peanuts?
And now nobody uses it.
Okay. Quiet, please. Number 4 says, how many pounds of mixed nuts contain 70% peanuts? Let's do this. It says, how many pounds? What is how many? That's an X, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're asking for, right? So that I have X pounds, and what do I have with the X pounds? 70%, right?
Yes.
Is that what the problem says?
Yes.
So these two go together. Does everybody see that?
Do
Yes.
they go at the end or?
I don't know. I'm just gonna, I don't have the problem, so I'm writing the problem down as I talk. And I know that it says how many pounds and 70 go together. So I know this is a pair wherever it goes, which should make it a lot easier. Okay, what else do we know? Must she add? Must she add, right? What does add mean? We're gonna add them, right?
Yeah.
She's going to take this and add it to 20 pounds, right? So now she's got 20 pounds at 20%, right? Add to 20 pounds of mixed nuts that contain 20%. So does everybody see that these two go together? And that these two go together? Right?
Yeah.
And we're adding them. I keep looking at the wrong problem. To make a mixture that has what? That has 30%. This is what we're trying to make. This one, right? Now you see how you get out of the problem. Okay, now let's go back and set up our thing. Our parentheses. Okay. So where's this one going? It's part of the ones we're adding. We're adding this one and this one, right?
Yes.
So they go here on this side. So one goes where? The X goes in the second one, and the 70% goes in the first one. This one is 20 and 20, so it doesn't matter which one you put where. And what goes on the other side? I got 30%, right? And that goes here, correct? What goes in that spot? This amount plus this amount goes in the third amount box, right? The total amount.
So it's going to be 20 plus X?
It's going to be X plus 20, or 20 plus X, same thing. This one is always this amount plus this amount. This one plus this one is that one. So if I know something for here and I know something for here, I add it to get the third amount. And that's what I said. Now, you see what we did? This will help, should help you in the problem. This is what we got out of the actual problem. Now, this is what yesterday I would have circled some of this stuff, right? Because I don't have a problem, so we did it this way. Everybody got that note? Okay? And now let's go ahead and do this one problem. I'm not going to do all of them, but let's actually work this one out. What is this? 70 times X. 70X plus 20 times 20, 400 equals. Now this is a binomial, right? So it's 30 times X, it's 30X plus 30 times 20. This is 600. How do I solve this? I am going to move the 30 to the left side, right? The 30X. And I'll move the 400 to the right side. So I have to move this one away, right? So how do I get rid of this one?
Subtract it.
Minus 30X. And if I do minus 30X there, I have to do minus 30X on this side. The 30X's here cancel. I'm going to take the 400 and move it to the other side, right? So I have to get rid of this 400. So I subtract 400 here. And I subtract 400 here. So the 400 cancel. What is 70 minus 30? 40X is equal to, what is 600 minus 400? 200. I'm going to divide by 40, right?
Yes.
40's cancel. By the way, the 0 here cancels with the 0 on the bottom. How many times does 4 go into 20? X equals 5. We need 5 pounds here at 70% to go with 20 pounds at 20% to end up with 25 pounds at 30%.
So the answer is only 5?
The answer is 5. Yeah, in this one, you're normally just looking for this.
Oh, so you're not looking for the other.
No, you're looking for both. There are problems that will say you're looking for both. It'll say, how much are each of them, or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's when you don't have this one or this one. The only one you have is this number.
Oh.
That'll show, we'll do one like that probably pretty soon. Question on this problem. All right, number 20 says, we have Brand X sells 20 pounds of 20-pound bags of mixed nuts that contain 51%. So I know I have 20 pounds at 51%, right? And they go together, correct? That's what the problem tells me. It says 20 pounds that contain 51% nuts, right? Peanuts. Nuts. There they are. All the nuts.
It was peanuts that we were on.
You guys think it's funny to
Oh,
laugh at
wow.
somebody. It's just that, you know, I make so few mistakes, it's funny when I make.
These guys are so immature.
Oh, right.
Yeah, don't be like our. Now, also, to make their product, to make this, so what is this one going to be? We want to make this one, so this is the one at the end, right? This is the making one. You see where it says that, Miguel? You see how the problem says that? It says we have mixed nuts, we have these numbers, and then it says to make their product. To make this, they combine what?
Brand A.
Brand A, which is what? 60%. This is A. And what else does it say? Brand A, and grade B is 45%. And that's all it says. Right? So let's see if we can set it up. Okay. What do we know for sure goes where? Well, we know this is
At the end.
at the end, right? The one we're ending up with.
Yes.
So it goes where? 51 is first, and 20 is second. Now listen. Some of you guys, you know, I write it this way because this is the way the problem says, but notice when I put it in here, I don't do it that way. What do I always put second? The amount. The amount is second, the percent of price is first. And I was helping 2 people last night do these, and they kept turning them around. And when they turned them around, they'd put them in the wrong place, and then they would add the wrong numbers. You need the amount last. Why? Because this one and this one make that one. And if you put 51 over here, then you're going to make this one plus this one equal 51. And it won't be right because 51 is a percent. Make sure you put the percents first and the amount second in each one, or you end up confusing yourself. Okay, what else do I know?
That 60%.
60% is 45%, right?
Yeah.
And they go where? They go over here, right?
Yeah.
So one of them is 60 and one is 45. Now, what else does the problem tell me?
We have to find for brand X.
Doesn't tell me anything else, right? No, we don't need brand X. We know brand X, it's 20.
Oh, so we didn't put that.
Right? Brand X sells 20 pounds. That is 51% peanuts. There they are. We don't have any more numbers. So what do we have though?
X.
This is 20. I don't have these numbers, right? So what do I put in here?
X.
This is X, because I'm looking for that, right? By the way, what's the question asked for?
How much of each?
How much of each? So I'm looking for how many answers?
2.
2. I'm looking for this one and this one. What goes in this spot?
20 minus X.
20 minus the X. Whenever they give you this total, is that worth the detention?
No.
You sure? Then why are you doing it? Diana? Is that worth the detention? Okay, if they give us the total amount here, and they don't give us either one of these, this is when you just have to remember what, you have to teach yourself what to do. You put the X here, how do I find this one? It's the total minus X. Every time, that number goes first, and then it's minus X here. If this is 5, I take 5 away from 20, and I get 15. 20 minus 5 gives me the 15 that goes here, if this one is 5, right? Well, this one is X, so it's 20 minus X. Remember that? We spent time talking about that yesterday. You have to remember that. We use this actual method many times in math. As you go along, you'll use this over and over again. So that's our setup. Okay? Questions on the setup? Help me with numbers. This is 60x plus 900 minus 45x equals 102 with a 0, like that. Is that right? Okay. What is 60 minus 45x? 60x minus 45x.
15x.
This is what I do. I cheat. This is 15x, right? What am I going to do with the 900?
You're going to add it.
What am I going to do with that 900?
No.
I have to get rid of it, right? How do I get rid of it?
By subtract.
Minus 900. I do it on the same step. I add those together, write it down, then I move this. This is gone, so 15x equals what? 120.
So you subtract 60 minus 45?
60, I have 60 x's, then I have a minus 45 of them. How many do I actually have? These are, what are these called? Like terms, right? Anytime we have like terms like this, we can always add them together. We want to, because it makes the problem easier. What else are you going to do with them? You know, I got $60, I went to the store and spent $45. How much money do I have left? I have $15 left. Now I divide by 15. And we get x equals 8? All right, x is 8. Now, that's one of my answers. Is that my whole answer?
Nah.
No. And what I do a lot of times is this. X is 8, right? So this is 8, correct? If this one is 8, and I need 20 over there, what's this one? This one is 12. And those are my two answers. Question? Number 17. We have 12 kilograms of cinnamon are mixed with 6 kilograms of cinnamon, of a different cinnamon, right? What are we doing with those two things? They're amounts, and what are we doing with them? We're adding them, we're mixing them, right? So where are they going to go? We can actually start that one. We can do the problem with this one. There's no, what are we starting with? 12 and 6, and we're doing what with them? We're mixing them, right? So where are they going? 12 and 6. If I have 12 for this one and 6 for this one, what do I have over there? I had 18 for the total. Right?
Yes.
It says 12 Indonesian cinnamon are mixed with 6 Thai cinnamon. So I'm mixing them, I'm adding them. Here they are. Now we need percents. We need, what else do we have? Which cost $12. Which one costs $12?
The 6-1.
The 6. The 12 kilograms were mixed with 6, which cost $12, right?
Yeah.
So the 6 one has a price of 12. Does everybody see that? You got, you know, right now you ought to start seeing it. You know, it's they do it all the time. Then what next? What are we making? We're making brand M, right? Right? It says. And what does brand M cost?
$10.
Which one is that? That's what we're making, right? The 12 goes with the 6, and then it says we're making brand M cinnamon, which costs $10. So this one is $10. Everybody with me?
Yeah.
What's left? Which is where? Here. Right?
Yes.
And now you do the problem. 12x plus 72 equals 180. We'll subtract 72. So 12x equals 108. We'll divide by 12. Then x equals what? 9. And that's all we're looking for. 9 what? $9. There we go. Question on this one? Is that okay? Is that everybody follow what I did? Number 15. So what it says. How many gallons of 40 must be mixed with 3 gallons of 15, right? So where are we going to put the, how many gallons of 40, right? That's X and 40%. They go together, right? And then what else do we have? 3 gallons at 15%, right? And what am I doing with that? How much of this is mixed with this, right? So this is where I'm adding, right? So what goes in these two spots? What goes here? The X does. Percent goes first. What goes over here? This is 15 and 3, right? Because it says I'm taking this and mixing it with this. And to make what? To make 25%, right? So where's 25 go? That's what we're making. So this is 25. And I have an X here. So what goes here? How do I get this number? How do I always get this one? I add the first amount, this one, to the second amount. So that's X plus 3. Because they add together to be the total. And there's your 7. Right? And so what do we have? 40x plus 45 equals 25 times both of these, 25 times x, and 25 times 3. Which ones do I have to move?
The 25 to the other side.
I'm going to move the 25 over here, and I move the 45 over there, right? So I'm getting rid of this one, right? Is this the one I'm moving? How do I get rid of it? Minus 25x. Minus 25x. I'm getting rid of the 45, right? So that's a plus, so it's minus 45. Minus 45. 25x's are gone. 45's are gone. What's 40? Take away 25. 15x equals 75 minus 45 is 30. Divide by 15. And x equals 2. And we're looking for this one, right?
So X equals 5.
X equals 2. I need 2, what is this? Gallons. I need 2 gallons at 40%. I need 3 gallons at 55%. To give me a solution that would be 25%, and I'll need 5 gallons. So what that's, okay, question on that?